The Berg Sports Network is a PanRight Productions broadcast, brought to you by these incredible sponsors.
Well, it's the first day of spring 2026, and you couldn't ask for a better night for some high school baseball. About 74 degrees, sunny skies all day, not a cloud in the sky tonight, a little bit of breeze, but another PanRight TV production. Bringing you tonight's broadcast live from Lewisburg High School and Albert Broadway Field, where the home team, Lewisburg Patriots, looking to move to 3-1 in district play against the crosstown rival, Hernando Tigers. The tension will be thick tonight between these two teams. Game one went to Lewisburg. A few nights ago, Lewisburg escaped with a 6-5 victory, dropping Hernando to 1-2 in district play. Lewisburg head coach Tyler Scholl, in his second season, comes in tonight's game with a 10-7 record, but it's been kind of a up and down season all year for the Lewisburg Patriots. And in the other dugout, the Hernando Tigers, 6-7, not really what they have been capable of doing. Taylor Carr, the head coach for the Hernando Tigers, they did get a big split with Tupelo in district play. They find themselves trying to battle back in this district race. The head coaches are at home plate with the umpiring crew, as you see on your camera there. Like I said, a beautiful night, big crowd expected here, and you can see in the stands big crowds on both ends, so ought to be a really good night for baseball. Let's go with the starting lineups for the visiting Hernando Tigers. We'll lead it off with Axton Westmoreland, followed by Asher Lawson, Eli Bagley, Cade Koska. David Gentry will be the designated hitter. Cole Gregg in left field. Reese Canizaro out in right field. Brandon Kirkpatrick and Donovan Dixon will round out that lineup. And for the Lewisburg Patriots, defensively set up there, it'll be Will Butler in left field, Briley Tubbs in center, Garrett Latham in right field. Cooper Bierman will be at third base. Caden Nelson will be at short. Colson Alexander at second. Brolin Haley will get the start at first base. And behind the plate, Grant Walensik. And on the mound for the Lewisburg Patriots, coming in with a 1.58 ERA in 17.2 innings of work, 23 strikeouts with an 0-0 record. A lot of no decisions, but he's given them some great outings. And that is the junior Brady Rogers. He's got a tough lineup to crack. Hernando, those top three hitters will be Gentry, Bagley, and Koska. Gentry hitting .486 coming into tonight's game. Bagley at .483, and Koska in that three-hole hitting .357. So Brady Rogers will have his work cut out for him. We are moments away from the first pitch. Starting lineups will be announced, followed by the national anthem. Glad you could join us if you're tuning in. It's a beautiful night. We're in short sleeves for the first time this year. And we'll be back for the first pitch in just a minute. Stay with us, folks.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. You raise your hat and face the flag in center field. The playing of our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, who brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we walked, were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the We good to go?
Another PanRight TV production bringing you the live action tonight between the Lewisburg Patriots and the Hernando Tigers. Head coach Tyler Scholl going up against Taylor Carr. And the boys are just about ready. National anthem has been played. Flyover executed to perfection. And a beautiful night as the sun is starting to set. Got softball action behind us too. Tough to find a parking spot here at Lewisburg High School. Albert Broadway Field. I'm Michael Plumley. I will be bringing you the play-by-play action. We've got instant replay. Josh Howell, our executive producer for this broadcast, does a outstanding job. Our camera operators get you the close-up action. 3 umpires tonight on that umpiring crew for a big district matchup. It's a big game for both teams. Lewisburg trying to go 3-1, and Hernando trying to get back to 500 in district play. Goes a long way in terms of the playoff picture. Still a lot of baseball left to play. Both teams have traveled out of town and played in some big showcase tournaments. The big right-hander, Brady Rogers, getting in his last warm-up toss, a throw down from Walensik. And we are moments away from first pitch. And leading off for the Hernando Tigers will be Axton Westmoreland, who happens to be the starting pitcher for Hernando. Hits from the left side. And Brady Rogers will work in that semi-stretch windup. First pitch swung on, and that's a fly ball out in the shallow center field. Briley Tubbs will camp under it. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what you want, and that crowd getting fired up. Now Asher Lawson, the second baseman, will stand in. A lot of left-handed hitters for Hernando. See crowds the plate. Rogers shakes off Walensik as the third baseman comes in on the grass. That's Cooper Bierman. And strike called on the outside corner. What a great night for baseball. Week started off cold, but it has warmed up. That's strike 2 right down Broadway. Oh, and 2 the count, 1 out. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there for Brady Rogers. The second out of the inning. And now Eli Bagley hitting .483. He's got the locks on him. Almost covering his numbers on the back. Standard stirrups. As the big hitter will step in with 2 outs here, Rogers. And that pitch upstairs. First ball of the night for Brady Rogers. Stands about 6'2", 6'3" out there on the mound. Big presence. Infield gets set. And that pitch downstairs. Keys to the game tonight for Lewisburg. And kind of like last week, stay focused after that big win against Hernando. And then making the routine plays. Made 7 errors against DeSoto Central in that tough extra inning loss. And got to be smart but aggressive on the bases, and they are just that. Caden Nelson leads the team with 17. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch in there, and that's a grounded foul as Brolin Haley will give chase. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard here in the top of the first inning. Rogers shakes off Mullings. A good 2-strike pitch here. Fastball upstairs. He doesn't fish for it. Now the count full. Love to see a 1-2-3 inning out of Brady Rogers. Hernando looking for their first base runner. Trying to get things going with 2 outs. 3-2 grounder. It's going to be fielded by Bierman. Makes the throw to first, and in time. 3 up, 3 down for the Patriots as we head to the bottom of the first inning. And we'll look at that Patriot batting order when we come back. Stay with us.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
And welcome back if you're tuning in live on YouTube. We're in the bottom of the first inning, and look at that batting order for the Lewisburg Patriots. Kason Wiggins will lead things off, the DH, Caden Nelson, Will Butler. Then Colson Alexander, Cooper Bierman, Brolin Haley, Grant Walensik, who leads the team in home runs with 3. Garrett Latham in right field, Briley Tubbs out in center. And defensively for the Hernando Tigers, Cole Gregg in left, Eli Bagley in center field, Reese Canizaro in right, Brandon Kirkpatrick at third, Donovan Dixon at short, Asher Lawson at second, Cade Koska at first base, Julian Tenario behind the plate, and on the mound, Axton Westmoreland. Coming in tonight's game with a 1.62 ERA. He's got a 1-0 record. Going to be facing the freshman, Kason Wiggins. Curveball outside, ball 1. The lefty 1-0, as I mentioned, in 8.2 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts on the season. And Wiggins, the 1-0 pitch swung on, he fouled it straight back. Wiggins had been playing third base most of the season and put in that DH spot. Coach Tyler Scholl very high on this young kid. There's a ground ball right to the third baseman. Kirkpatrick fields it, throws it low, but Koska digs it out. Hard hit ball, but it's an out. 3 pitch out for Westmoreland. (5-3) if you're scoring at home. Now Caden Nelson to the plate. Nelson hitting in that familiar 2-hole, looks at ball 1. Does not strike out a lot, makes contact, and a great base runner. Leads the team in stolen bases, as I mentioned, 17 on the season. Westmoreland delivers the 1-0 pitch, and that's in there for strike 1. Just got the outside corner. Good pitch. Looks like he took a lot off of it. Westmoreland about 6'2" on the mound himself. Gets the signal from Tenario. And that pitch upstairs, ball 2. Westmoreland looking for a 1-2-3 inning himself to match his counterpart, Brady Rogers. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Right over that Hernando dugout. Patriots switched dugouts for the first time this season. They built a big student deck down the right field line. Most of the students right here behind home plate. 2-2 pitch, and it's outside. Now the count full. You don't want to walk Nelson, especially with Will Butler coming to the plate, hitting .396 on the year. That's down, he does. He walked him. And good at bat there by the senior, Caden Nelson. Westmoreland, we'll see him work out of the stretch for the first time tonight. He is a lefty, so we'll see how he handles Nelson at first base. Now, Will Butler, a left fielder, steps to the plate. One out, one runner on. Infield at double play depth, in on the corner. Swung on, there's a ground ball. Could be a 6-4-3. There's the 4. The 3's not going to make it. Butler hustled down the line. It was right off the handle, so a slow roller, but they do get the lead out. Butler at first base. That'll bring up the team leading hitter, Colson Alexander, 406 on the season. And the pitch swung on, swing and a miss. Good pitch down and in from Westmoreland. Alexander, second baseman, stands ready to hit. Infield back now for Hernando. And that pitch held up. Ball one, evens the count. Here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. 7 o'clock game time tonight. Westmoreland checks the runner and delivers. Swung on, foul back. These two teams met Wednesday night. Lewisburg winning it. Close one, 6-5 at Hernando. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Good pitch there by Westmoreland. Good piece of hitting by Alexander. Able to fight it off. Checks the runner, 1-2 pitch, swung on. That's a ball around and right back up the middle. That's the first hit of the night. So Alexander continues the hot hitting with a base hit up the middle. Now runners. Will be at first and second for the third baseman, Cooper Bierman. Bierman now with an RBI opportunity. The Tigers have a force on the infield. They choose to go that route. Pitch swung on. There's going to be a base hit. We'll see if they send the runner. They do. Here comes the throw. No, they're going to try to throw him out at third. He overthrows him, and the run scores. And now they're going to try to score the second run, and they do. So a bad throw from the center fielder will plate the second run. I'm going to tell you, if that's a good throw, they may not score a run because they had him dead to rights, and the runner, Butler, was not even close to home plate as that ball was coming through. But a nice piece of hitting for Cooper Bierman, who gets the RBI. And now Brolin Haley will stand in with a runner at third base. It's 2-0. 2 hits here with 2 outs. 1-0 pitch to Haley. He's hitting .381 on the night. That's in there for strike one, right on the inside corner. Good pitch. Crowd didn't like it. I'm sitting right behind home plate. Look good from here. Got the strike box right there. 1-1 pitch, and that's in there for strike two. So we do have the strike box up, as you see there, so we'll be able to tell. Of course, We have instant replay too. 1-2 pitch, set up outside, and he delivers. That's ball 2. Base hit will score the 3rd run this inning. 2-2 pitch, strike 3, got caught looking. Good pitch by Westmoreland. Haley tied up. Well, with 1 runner stranded, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 error on Hernando, we head to the top of the 2nd. Lewisburg on top 2-0. Stay with us. It's going to be a good one.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
Lewisburg High School, where we're bringing you the action tonight. Patriots hit 2 runs, 2 hits in that bottom of the 1st inning, capitalizing with 2 outs, back-to-back hits from Alexander and Bierman. Top of the 2nd inning we go. Caden Koska will lead it off, hitting 357 on the season. Big first baseman stands in there. Brady Rogers, who worked a 1-2-3 inning in the 1st, starts him off with a fastball. Strike on the outside corner. Wind blowing straight out to center field tonight, coming out of the southwest. Swung on, that ball lifted in the gap. It's going to be trouble. Both outfielders racing up. That ball is going to get almost to the warning track. And Cade Koska with a leadoff double for Hernando. Big hit there in a big moment. He hit that one right in the gap as Tubbs and Latham gave chase. Now David Gentry to the plate. Team leading .486 batting average. Runner in scoring position, nobody out for Hernando. Here in the 2nd inning, Brady Rogers working out of the stretch for the first time tonight. Checks the runner and swung on. There's a ground ball to Nelson. Only plays to first, and he makes it, and it does move the runner over. Good play by Caden Nelson. Had to come in on the slow roller. But it does move the runner. Koska to third base. Now with 1 out. As Cole Gregg will step to the plate. Another lefty in the lineup for Hernando. Trying to cut the lead here. Swing and a miss. Rogers filling up the strike zone tonight. Just 3 balls on the night and 14 total pitches. The 0-1 pitch swung on, fouled off. Strikeout to be big here for Lewisburg. Gregg just trying to put it in play here with a runner at third, infield back in the middle, in at third base, back in first. So basically conceding the run on the ground ball, unless it's hit to the third baseman. Bierman swung on, fouled back. Head coach Tyler Scholl pacing in front of that Patriot dugout as Brady Rogers will work out of the windup. The 0-2 pitch swung on, fouled off. Good hitting there by Cole Gregg. Tough pitch, fouled it off. Another 0-2 pitch. Slider down in the dirt. Good block by the catcher, Grant Walenzik. Saved a run. Walenzik does a good job behind the plate for the Lewisburg Patriots. 1-2. Swung on base hit to left field. That's going to score the run. And good piece of hitting just went with it. Line drive out into left field, and it's now 2-1. Still with one out, runner at first base for Reese Canizaro, the right fielder. See how aggressive Hernando will be on the bases tonight. Swung on, that's lifted out into left field. I don't think he saw it, and that ball's going to roll all the way out to the warning track. They're going to hold the runners at second and third, and another double for the Hernando Tigers. Will Butler, I thought, was going to be able to make the play, but you could tell that it's that time of night where you can kind of lose the ball up in the lights in the sky. And that's exactly what happened. So now runners at second and third for Brandon Kirkpatrick. And that pitch just missed. Ball one. Third baseman stands in there. 3 hits this inning for Hernando. They're looking to add more. That ball right off the fist, going to fall. Going to be a tough play, and it's going to be an infield single. Boy, right off the fist, Rogers thought he could get it. The third baseman, Bierman, was playing closer to the line, and now bases loaded. I mean, that's just a donk. Nothing you can do. And now Donovan Dixon at the plate with bases loaded here. There's a ground ball. It's not going to be able to be a double play. They're going to tie the game up on the ground out. And now 2 outs, runners at second and third. It's a tie ball game, 2-2. Back to the top of the order for the Hernando Tigers. Westmoreland, runners at second and third. Westmoreland, and that pitch down in the dirt. And now 2-0 to Westmoreland. Runners at second and third. Pitch way outside now, 3-0. He does have an open base. Just don't want to load him up. Rogers already given up 4 hits in this inning, 2 of them doubles in the gap. That pitch in there for strike 1. Three-one pitch downstairs. He walked him. And now Asher Lawson will come to the plate as Tyler Scholl will head out and talk to the right-handed Brady Rogers, laboring in this inning after he worked a perfect first. And the score tied. No activity in the bullpen, a little too early for that. Trying to get the most out of Rogers. Asher Lawson with a swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch, that's downstairs. They're going to hold the runner at third. Good block by Walenzik. A little bit of stress here in the top of the second inning for the Lewisburg Patriots. One pitch to Lawson on the way. That's downstairs, and Walenzik blocks it up again. Really got nowhere to put him. Two-one pitch, and that's they're not a foul ball, and that's going to score the run as that hit off of, looked like the corner of the plate. And they call it a ball. Let's check the swing here, see what happened on replay. No, Walenzik just missed it, and good hold up there by Greg. Or Lawson, rather. And that pitch is in there for strike 2. Now count full. 3-2 the score. Swung on, lifted out into center field. It's telling as Briley Tubbs not able to handle it. And 2 runs are going to score on another double this inning for the Hernando Tigers. It's now 5-2. That ball got up in the wind and just carried over the outfielder, Briley Tubbs. And that Hernando dugout is going crazy. You can see there Lawson is a double all the way, and he's celebrating, as he should. Now Eli Bagley to the plate. Swung on, fouled off. Curveball misses, evens the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5 hits for Hernando here in the top of the second. They're still batting with 2 outs. They've scored 5 runs. That pitch upstairs. Rogers cruised through that first inning. And Hernando's made some adjustments. There's a slow roller on the check swing. Nelson feels it, throws it, got him out. And that'll end it for the Patriots and the Tigers in the top of the second inning. Not before they score 5 runs on 5 hits. They leave 1 runner stranded. They got the lead, 5-2. We'll be back right after this.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
Bottom of the second inning we go. Grant Walenzik to the plate for the Lewisburg Patriots. Leads the team in home runs. Got the wind at his back tonight. Looks at ball 1. Westmoreland. And there's a check swing. Westmoreland's going to field it, toss it, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now Garrett Latham to the plate for Lewisburg. And he'll look at strike 1. The right fielder hits with 1 out. And that pitch just missed the outside part of the plate. Evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch just a bit outside. Now 2-1. Patriots scored 2 runs in the bottom of the first inning. 2 hits. Bierman and Alexander. Hernando answered big with 5 runs of their own in the top of the second. That's where we stand, 5-2. Now 3-1 to Garrett Latham. Three-one pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Briley Tubbs waits on deck. 3-2 pitch, swung on, and it's going to be a ground ball to first. Going to be a tough play. They filled it, and Latham beats it out. Infield single for Garrett Latham. A 1-out hit. He just beat it out. It was going to be a tough play either way, and he beat the pitcher Westmoreland to the bag. Good camera work there with that instant replay. Tubbs now to bat. Infield at double play depth. Westmoreland will work out of the stretch. Swung on and fouled off. Seven innings slated for tonight. We're just in the bottom of the second. Lots of action so far. And a pickoff move, not in time. These two teams battle it out every year. Hernando about 10 minutes down the road. The 0-1 pitch swung on, popped up. Second baseman will give chase, and he's able to make the play. And the runner will stay at first base. Now back to the top of the order for the Patriots. Cason Wiggins grounded out to third his first time up. 0 for 1 in this game. Hits with 2 outs. And another pickoff, the big lead over there for Latham. He gets back in time. They scored 2 runs with 2 outs the last inning. See if they can do it again. And another pickoff attempt. He's shortened the lead down, able to get back on his feet. That pitch fouled off. Wiggins, the leadoff hitter for the Patriots. Looks at an 0-1 pitch. That curveball in there for strike 2. Mentioned it before. We got big crowds tonight for both teams. Westmoreland, catcher setting up outside. There's a ground ball to short. It's going to be a tough play. Wiggins digs, and he is safe on a throw in the dirt. He probably was going to beat it out anyway. That's going to be an infield single. And now Cade Nelson will hit with runners at first and second. Nelson walked his first time up, scored on that base hit. Off the bat of Colson Alexander. That pitch fouled off. It's another two-out rally here for the Patriots. Back-to-back hits. Neither one of them left the infield. That's how baseball goes, though. Big hole on that left side if Nelson can plug it in there. And that pitch just missed outside, ball one. He evens the count now, 1 ball and a strike. As Tenario, the catcher, gives the signal. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled off. Nelson down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tough out. The 1-2 pitch. Tenario sets up outside. Westmoreland delivers. Ball 2, evens the count. Well, they really wanted to get him to chase it there. That was in the other batter's box. Nelson, the left-handed hitter, facing the left-hander Westmoreland. Outfield playing straight away. Big hole on the left side, especially down the line. You can see on your camera there. Swung on, there's a ground ball to first. Fielded by Koski, he'll take it himself. And the Patriots will leave 2 stranded. 5-2 the score. We head to the bottom of or top of the third rather. Hernando on top 5-2. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 48Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
Cade Koska will lead it off here for the Hernando Tigers. 0 for 1 so far in this game, and he looks at ball one. And that ball fouled off. And held a swing up there, and they check him. He didn't go. Didn't think he did anyway. Two balls and a strike. That ball out into center field, and Briley Tubbs will make the play. And now David Gentry will come to bat. And that pitch just missed on the outside part of the plate, ball one. One 0 pitch in there for strike one, evens the count. Swung on and fouled off. Gentry now down in the count. Ball and two strikes. Rogers takes a deep breath. 1-2 pitch, swing and fouled off. That pitch fouled back as well. He's staying tough. Gentry hitting .486 coming into tonight's game. Pitch just missed the outside part of the plate. Evens the count now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. David Gentry hitting with 1 out here in the top of the third. Swung on, ground ball right back at Rogers. He'll field it, throw over to Haley for the second out. Easy play for the right-hander. Now Cole Gregg will come to the plate. He doubled his last time up. And that pitch looked like Walenzik and Rogers got mixed up and went right off the mask of home plate umpire. And he's a bit shaken up. And Walenzik went out there to talk to the pitcher. Surely they got crossed up there. Certainly looked that way from back here. And it's a common mistake, especially in high school. You see it at college and pro levels too. The catcher Walenzik was expecting a breaking pitch that would move down in the zone, but it was a fastball right off the glove and into the mask of the home plate umpire. Looks like he's okay. Good camera work there. They're just giving him a minute. Sure, he just stunned him. Looks like they're going to bring him some water, and they are. May have busted his lip back there. It's part of the game. Things like that happen. Hopefully he's okay. Gets the swig of water, and looks like they're going to get back to the action here in a 1-0 count. Probably should have been a strike, but crossed him up. Now we're back in action. 1-0 pitch to the left fielder, Cole Gregg. He popped it up. Could be a play. Big foul territory as Cooper Bierman will make the play. So another 1-2-3 inning. It's what the Patriots needed. They'll get them back into the dugout. We head to the bottom of the third. Hernando's still on top, 5-2. We'll be back right after this.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8-Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
Will Butler will lead it off for the Patriots here in the bottom of the third inning. A 5-2 game. Hernando on top. Patriots left 2 stranded in the last inning. And looks at ball 1 there. That pitch outside for ball 2. There's a ball hit pretty sharp right at the second baseman. Asher Lawson snagged it, threw him out. 4-3 put out on a hard hit ball. Now Colson Alexander to the plate. Singled his last time up. Swing and a miss. Not a lot of strikeouts in tonight's game. Swing and a miss there. Took a lot off of that pitch. Got him chasing. Oh, 0-2 pitch sets up outside Tenario, and that's going to be a ball. I feel like they just waste those pitches when they set up so far outside, especially 0-2. Try to get it in the dirt or up on his hands. Swing and a miss. It's a foul ball. Stays alive. Swing, there he got him that time to chase it on the outside part of the plate. Threw the last pitch inside and set that pitch up. A big strikeout for Westmoreland. Now Cooper Bierman to the plate. He singled his last time up. Brolin Haley on deck. 2 outs here, nobody on. That pitch in the dirt. And that one's in there for strike one. Evens the count now on Bierman. Swung on, that's going to be fielded by the second baseman Lawson. That'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Westmoreland as we head to the top of the fourth. Hernando still on top, 5-2. We'll be back right after this.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
And pitch by Brady Rogers to Reese Canizaro in there for strike one here in the top of the fourth inning. Rogers Had a good first and third inning. Struggled there in the second. That pitch fouled straight back. Now the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Canizaro playing right field tonight. Infield back. Outfield straight away. Curveball just missed on the outside part of the plate. Feel like that's a pitch he's got to throw for a strike. Against these Hernando Tigers. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the leadoff Canizaro in this inning. Swung on and popped up as Bierman and Walensik give chase. It'll reach the Tiger dugout. And that pitch off the glove of Walensik. Canizaro in a full count situation. And that pitch in there for strike 3. Got the call, up and away, and that'll be the first out recorded here in the top of the 4th. Good pitch, borderline call. You'll see it here on instant replay. Yep, right at the letters. Walensik did a good job of framing that one. Now Brandon Kirkpatrick looks at strike 1. Rogers filling up the strike zone. Just 1 walk tonight. That ball's a grounder over to Alexander. He'll field it and throw him out. And 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Now Brandon Kirkpatrick will come to the plate. Somehow I've lost all my stats in the game tonight, so I have to bear with me. Pitch upstairs. Still calling the action here. PanRight TV Productions bringing you the live broadcast streamed on YouTube. Thanks to our great sponsors. If you'd like to be a sponsor for any of our big broadcasts for Lewisburg High School, there's the barcode right there. Just take your cell phone and take a picture. I'll give you all the information. That ball downstairs. And now the count 1-1. They do a great job bringing you football, basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball. Bringing you the gamut here at Lewisburg, and that pitch downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs here at the top of the 4th. Josh Howout, our executive producer, really gets the kids involved too. A lot of students work the cameras at all the events. You're not going to find a better broadcast. 2-1 pitch in there for strike 2. It is a first-class production. And I've worked a lot of them. Not many compared to what we have here. 2-2 pitch swung on. There's a slow roller. It's going to be fielded by Nelson. Fields it, throws it, and just beat it out. And that'll be an infield single. It'll be a tough play. And the sixth base hit recorded for Hernando comes off the bat of Brandon Kirkpatrick. See the replay there as he did beat it out. Well, it's nice to have instant replay in high school sports. A couple of close calls in that loss to DeSoto Central. I wish we could have given the replay to the umpires, but it doesn't work that way in high school. Now Donovan Dixon to the plate, looks at ball one. 2 outs, a runner on. Not only has Hernando outscored Lewisburg, they've also out-hit them 6-4. Only one error between the two teams tonight. That was on that throw-in error by the center fielder, Eli Bagley, that scored that second run in the first inning for Lewisburg. That pitch hit well out in the gap as Latham will give chase. He's still running, and that's going to fall up against the wall. Here comes another run, and a 2-out RBI off the bat of Donovan Dixon. Well, he got that one up into the wind. I thought Latham had a chance to make a play on it. But that's the second ball that has gone over the heads of that Patriot outfield. Or if they'll learn something from that, maybe back them up just a bit with that wind blowing out. Runner at second base. And Westmoreland back to the plate. Swing and a miss. Sorry, that was Westmoreland that got the double. And Asher Lawson now at the plate. Dixon got the infield single and driven in by Westmoreland, helping his own cause. The 0-2 pitch now to Lawson. I'm even getting the lineup mixed up tonight. The 0-2 pitch, that happens as well. That ball is going to get past Walenzik and move the runner up 90 feet. Now runner at third base. A 1-2 pitch. Good pitch, 0-2. He tried to bury it and get Lawson to chase it. Off the mitt of Walenzik. That'll go down as a wild pitch. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strikeout ends it. Not before Hernando adds another run. They get 1 run on 2 hits. 6-2 the score. We'll be back right after this. Head to the bottom of the 4th.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
So Hernando will go to the bullpen. Westmoreland's night is done as Lucas McBride will come on to pitch for the Tigers. He'll come in here in the bottom of the fourth inning. So Westmoreland pitched 3 innings, did a great job as he will move out to center field. Everything else looks pretty much the same. Not sure where Bagley moved to, though. We'll find out. So Lucas McBride, the new pitcher, first pitch, hit Haley right between the numbers. And that'll be a leadoff hit by pitch and a runner on for the Patriots. They need it. Need lots of that. Tried to throw the breaking pitch, did McBride. Now Grant Walenzik comes to the plate, runner on, nobody out. You're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Lucas McBride put in a tough spot early. And that went off the rib cage of Walenzik. So 2 pitches, 2 hit batters. And that is not what head coach Taylor Carr wanted to see out of his relief pitcher. Now, looks like Garrett Latham will come to bat. The left-handed hitter versus the right-hander McBride. Both pitches just kind of sailed inside on him. And now runners at first and second, nobody out. It's what Lewisburg needed and not what Hernando needed. Patriots with 4 hits in the game. 2 in the first, 2 in the third. Sorry, 2 in the first and 2 in the second. 1 ball or no balls and no strikes to Latham. That pitch misses outside. He throws that 2-seam runner, and now 1-0. Patriots down 6-2. They need to try to score this inning. That pitch is going to be a base hit into left field. They're going to try to send a runner. Now they hold him up as Cole Gregg gets it in. Now bases loaded, and Briley Tubbs to the plate. 0 for 1 in this game. He popped up his last time up. You see Latham just kind of blooped it over there in the left field, the old Texas leaguer. They got something brewing here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. Infield at double play depth, in on the corners. Try to cut the runner down. Swing and a miss. Good breaking pitch by McBride. Crowd on their feet on the Lewisburg side. Lots of students here. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a lot off that one too. And they got the scouting report on Tubbs. Throwing breaking balls. Can't throw too many though. He'll make you pay for it. See how they play the 0-2 is McBride will step off. Swing and a miss, 3 straight breaking pitches, and Tubbs goes down. Now the top of the order, Kason Wiggins will come to the plate. Wiggins has hit it hard both times tonight. See if he can get it in the hole somewhere. Tigers looking for a double play. Wiggins in a big spot for the freshman. Patriots need to score. McBride, curveball, just missed. Tell you what, since he's hit those first two batters, it's been a steady diet of breaking pitches. Wiggins with a chance here. 1-0 pitch. McBride delivers. Fastball downstairs. Got nowhere to put him. Good count to hit in here, 2-0. Haley at third. Walenzik at second. Latham at first. 1 out, 2-0 pitch upcoming from Lucas McBride, and Wiggins will call timeout. I think they're having trouble between the catcher, Tenorio, and the pitcher, McBride, getting their signals. 2-0 pitch. Curveball outside, 3-0. We'll take a walk RBI. If you're the Lewisburg Patriot baseball team. Crowd getting on to McBride. A 3-0 pitch, and that's in there for strike one. That'll settle him down. Hernando nervously watching in. A big spot for both teams. 3-1. Swung on, fouled off. Now the count runs full. Runners will not be going since there's only 1 out. Head coach Taylor Carr pacing in front of that Tiger bullpen dugout rather. Tyler Scholl doing the same thing in front of the Patriot dugout. 3-2 pitch. Oh, they ring him up. Pitch was up in the letters. He took a lot off of it and ran that pitch in there. And head coach Tyler Scholl didn't like it either. Too close to take, though. You can see there on the check swing. Wiggins didn't like it. Now Caden Nelson, last hope here. McBride trying to get out of it. Done a pretty good job, back-to-back strikeouts after loading the bases. Nelson swing and a miss on the down. Downside breaking pitch. Looked like a changeup from here. Infield back. Just got to knock it down if you're Hernando. Curveball, that's going to be a ball hit right up the middle. Second baseman can't make the play, and a run's going to score. So an infield hit for Caden Nelson will keep the inning alive for the Patriots. That was a tough play for the second baseman. Yeah, that's Bagley. So Lawson is not playing second base. It's Eli Bagley at second for the Tigers. Now the big hitting Will Butler up, and he will look at ball one outside. 6-3 the score. Another 2-out hit for the Patriots plating a run. Swung on, that's a slow roller. It only plays at first base for the pitcher, and he gets out of it. McBride to Koska. Well, the Patriots leave 3 stranded. They had the bases loaded, nobody out, only mustered 1 run. They head to the top of the 5th. Down in this game, 6-3. We'll be back right after this.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
New pitcher for the Lewisburg Patriots. Looks like the left-hander Garrett Latham will come in from right field, as it's like the DH Wiggins will move out to right. Still has the coolest entrance song of any Patriot player, For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. So scores from around the area. DeSoto Central beating South Haven 9-0. Madison Central 2-1 over Oxford at the moment. Lady Patriots softball team getting an 11-0 victory behind us tonight against West Union. We got a 6-3 game right here as Garrett Latham will take over for Brady Rogers here in the top of the 5th inning. Rogers pitched pretty well. If you take out that 2nd inning. Hernando did add an insurance run in the 4th. Lewisburg answered it. Now the second baseman, Eli Bagley, to the plate. A 3-hole hitter for Hernando. Koska will wait on deck. Latham delivers ball 1 down in the dirt. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, both teams have struggled on the season, kind of up and down. Hernando coming in tonight with a 6-7 record. Lewisburg 10-7. They've got some big wins though, does Lewisburg. Hernando did get that district win over Tupelo. They split that series. 1-1 pitch, curveball. That's going to be a grounder. Nelson's going to field it backhand. Here's the throw, dug out. Nope. Roland Haley couldn't handle it at first base. That'll go down as a error on the shortstop. Made a good backhanded play, but the throw was low on the long toss from deep in the hole. Leadoff man aboard for the Tigers as Cade Koska comes to the bat. Runner at first base. Latham works out of the stretch. Pitch inside for ball one. I just looked at some SEC scores. Arkansas beating South Carolina in the fourth inning, 17-0. That pitch gets away from Walenzik, and Bagley will reach second base with ease. Now runner in scoring position for the Tigers with nobody out and a 2-0 count. Tennessee getting beat by Missouri 8-4. Sorry, that Arkansas-South Carolina score. Bottom of the sixth. There's a base hit down the line. Koska is going to get extra bases, and that's going to be a 7-3 score on the double for the Tigers. I believe that's their fourth one tonight. So a big hit on a 2-0 count right down the line. Still nobody out. Anyway, Arkansas up 21-4. Bama over Florida in the eighth inning, 6-0. Got a lot of kids on the SEC teams from DeSoto County. That pitch down and in to David Gentry, the designated hitter. Kentucky over Ole Miss right now in the bottom of the sixth, 3-1. Oklahoma over LSU in the top of the sixth, 3-1. Mississippi State beat Vandy 4-1 in the top of the fifth. Lots of basketball going on too. Day two of the first round. 2-0 pitch here. A 7-3 game. Gentry looks at strike one with a runner at second base. 8 hits now for the Tigers. 4 of them doubles. It's a big park here at Albert Broadway Field. The wind's died down a little bit. It's now 3 balls and 1 strike. Latham yet to record an out here in the top of the fifth inning. We're an hour and a half into this game, and that pitch way inside, he walked him. Now runners at first and second, as Cole Gregg, the left fielder, will come to bat. It'll be a lefty-on-lefty matchup. There is activity in the Patriot bullpen. And it looks like a courtesy runner, as Koska comes out. Not sure if this is going to be a re-entry rule, as Koska's a big part of that Hernando team. And the courtesy runner is number 17, Caden Brown. He'll stand at second base. David Gentry at first. Latham works out of the stretch. And he's going to bunt it, and that's going to be a foul ball. He tried to push that, and I'm sure Taylor Carr probably wanted him just to lay it down. That's what first base coach Colt Smith's probably telling him as he runs back to the batter's box. Look, you're just trying to move the runners up 90 feet. Not trying to bunt for a hit. was a good pitch to bunt, too. Now he's down to the count 0-1. We'll see if they put it on again. Nope, he's swinging, and that pitch outside. 1 ball and a strike. It's going to be 80 degrees this weekend. The low was in the 20s earlier in the week. Incredible. Curveball in there. Nope. As it was a hair low there. And the runners are going to stay in place. Two balls and 1 strike to the left fielder, Cole Gregg. Nobody out still. That pitch downstairs. It's now 3-1. Latham struggling a bit and looks a little frustrated out there. Looks like he lost his footing on that mound. Playing conditions are perfect tonight, though. 3-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Foul tip right into the glove of Walensik. Now the count runs full. Be a big out here if you can get him. Double play would be nice, too. Cole Gregg, pretty quick out of the box. It's tough to double him up unless he hits it hard somewhere. Runners on the move, and that's going to be a strike 3, and they call him safe on the double steal at third base. We'll take a look at that on instant replay. See the runner moving, and a good throw by Walensik. And, yep, he just beat it. Good call there by the umpire. Runners move up, 1 out. That was a big strikeout, but the double steal puts runners in scoring position, which will force the Patriots to come in on the grass in the infield. As Reese Canizaro will stand in at the plate. He looks at ball 1. Do have a base open. Canizaro looks at ball 2. Patriots trying to get out of this inning. Just giving up the 1 run. We'll see how Hernando plays it. That pitch downstairs. Now 3-0. No pitch clock in high school. As Latham comes set. And he walked him on 4 pitches. Now the base is loaded. You got to force out anywhere if you're Lewisburg. And Walensik will run out and talk to his left-handed pitcher. And that may be buying some time as head coach Tyler Scholl will make the stroll out himself. Head coach Taylor Carr will call in his runners. And a big opportunity here for the Hernando Tigers. Hernando trying to get even in the series. Lewisburg won game 1 Wednesday night, 6-5. Scholl taking a little extra time, and he will go to the bullpen as Latham will come out. It looks like it'll be Cooper Bierman. Wiggins will move from right to third base. Latham will probably move back out to right field. We'll be back. We'll take the timeout with them. 7-3 the score.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
New pitcher for the Lewisburg Patriots will be the senior right-hander, Cooper Bierman. No record, 1.38 ERA and 20.1 innings pitched. Got 21 strikeouts to 9 walks. We need a few strikeouts here in this inning as the Tigers will have the bases loaded for Brandon Kirkpatrick. Kind of catch you up to date. Lewisburg scored 2 runs in the bottom of the first to take a 2-0 lead. Hernando answered with 5 of their own in the top of the second. Both teams scored a run in the fourth. 6-3 Hernando, and the Tigers added another one here in the top of the fifth. They're looking to do more damage as Latham not able to get out of this inning. All 3 runners are his. Brady Rogers, the starting pitcher for the Patriots, went 4 innings. Gave up 6 runs, all of them earned. Now Bierman will face Kirkpatrick, and that pitch outside. A little bit more velocity from the third baseman, converted to a pitcher here in this inning. As I mentioned, Latham back out in right field. Wiggins will come over and play third. DH spot. It's gone. That pitch is going to be a tough one. It's a shallow ball into right field. Latham will catch it. They're going to send the runner. Throws coming in, not going to be handled. Short hop Walensik, and that will score the run. So a sacrifice fly off the bat of Brandon Kirkpatrick. Now 8-3 the score. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. So Bierman got the pop-up. It was in shallow right. A good throw would have had him. Got to check the runner, don't you? I guess not. Dixon at the plate. Swung on and fouled away. Runners at first and second will move back on the foul ball. And it's 0-1 to the shortstop, Donovan Dixon. It's a good baseball name. There's a lot of them tonight. Bierman checks the runner at second base and delivers the curveball for strike 2. Good pitch there. Started it at his belt and broke right over the middle. Dixon down in the count, 0-2, 2 outs. Curveball got him. Good pitch there by Bierman. He comes in and gets the outs. Not before Hernando, though, adds 2 more insurance runs. They're up 8-3. We'll be back right after this.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
And welcome back to Albert Broadway Field, home of the Lewisburg Patriots. Score 8-3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. And the upcoming schedule for the Lewisburg Patriots, they'll be here Saturday against Corinth, then Horn Lake on Tuesday. They'll be playing the private school there in DeSoto County, North Point Christian, on Thursday, March 26th. We will not be bringing you any of those broadcasts. Our next one will be 1st of April against Tupelo. Colson Alexander will lead it off for the Patriots here in the bottom of the 5th as Lucas McBride will deliver a strike to even the count now. 1 ball and a strike. Patriots need a big rally. They're running out of time. Yes. That pitch ran inside, now 2-1. Student section trying to make some noise. 2-1 pitch in there for strike 2. Good pitch by McBride. Got a lot of run on that fastball. It's like a 2-seamer from here. Very effective at every level. 2-2. Curveball upstairs. Now the count full. Patriots need base runners. 3-2. Outside walking. So leadoff walk. As you remember, Lucas McBride working his 2nd inning of relief for the starter Westmoreland. He hit 2 batters. One of them scored in the last inning. Now Cooper Bierman, a hit tonight. Hitting in that 5-hole. Will come to bat, try to help his own cause as he was brought in relief last inning. Runner at first. Nobody out. Foul ball straight back. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Curveball, swing and a miss. Way ahead of that one was Bierman. Good pitch by McBride. See all the fans standing up there behind home plate. Great crowd tonight. These crosstown rivals. Hernando with a brand new high school opened up this year. It's like a junior college campus. The 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on. There's a ground ball, hot right off the glove. He fields it, throws it, and not going to be in time at first. That was the shortstop, Donovan Dixon, made a great stab on a hard hit ball. Bobbled it a bit, but carried him right to the bag. And the slide by Colson Alexander forced the high throw. And head coach Taylor Carr is going to do exactly what I thought he should have done. Go out there and challenge. It works with instant replay. I'm not sure it's going to work in high school, but in college, in the big leagues, that could have very well ended in a double play. The slide was kind of high. And a courtesy runner is going to be Cade Wilson. One out here for Brolin Haley. He's got a base hit tonight. Lucas McBride works out of the stretch, one out. Runner stays put. We'll see if they test the arm. The catcher, Julian Tenorio. 1-0 pitch, pickoff move, not in time. Grant Walenzik waits on deck. If Haley can get on base, Walenzik has the power to inch closer. Swing and a miss. He took a lot off that fastball. He's telling that pitch. Patriot hitters did a little study. McBride will shake off in a 1-1 count. Pick off, not in time as Cade Wilson tries to get a big lead over there at first base. See if they try to send the runner with one out. Test the arm. Down 8-3. They want to try to stay out of double play territory. That pitch downstairs is going to bounce off the catcher Tenorio. And the runner will get to second base. Now a base hit may score him. A run here will cut the lead in half for the Tigers. Roland Haley stands in, 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Now the count evens out at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Each team with an error. Pretty sound defensively so far. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that's going to be a ground to the third. It's going to be they call it a foul ball. And that ball rolled right over the bag, but the third base umpire was standing right on top of it. And Coach Tyler Scholl is wanting to have a conversation, but the home plate umpire not going to be able to make that call as the third base umpire was standing right on it. Boy, that was a big opportunity miss there. We really couldn't tell on the replay, could we, Josh? And looked at or trying to ask our producer to run it back again. Be kind of tough. We don't have a camera right down the line. Doesn't matter anyway. We can't change the call. Here we go. Let's take a look. A high chopper, and that ball, tough to tell at that angle. Man, it could have gone either way. 2-2 count now to Brolin Haley. Fastball downstairs, and the count runs full. Cade Wilson probably would have scored had they called it a fair ball. He kind of checked up when the umpire held his hands up. It was a foul. And that's where we stand. 3-2 pitch to Brolin Haley. Curveball down in the dirt. That's going to get away from the catcher. And the runners are going to move up. Or at least Cade Wilson will. Now runners at first and third with one out. And Grant Walenzik will come to the plate. And the Patriots are going to send in another pinch runner, and that'll be Bradley Barbie. He will run for Brolin Haley. Patriots, another opportunity here. Only scored one run with a bases loaded, no out situation back in the fourth inning. Only got one run. Walenzik will stand in and swing right through a changeup. Good pitch by McBride. Nearing 9 o'clock. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Barbie with the lead at first base. There's going to be a base hit. That's going to fall. And Walenzik delivers a one out RBI single. And now the Hernando Tiger lead cut to 8-4. So a good RBI single off the bat of Grant Walenzik. Kind of got it right in on the hands as McBride as Walenzik pumped up. He'll be lifted for a courtesy run or two as Taylor Carr will go out and talk to his pitcher and defense. Probably trying to just settle him down just a little bit as Garrett Latham will come to the plate. Probably just saying, hey, look, you give up the run. Let's just bear down and try to get a ground ball double play here with runners on the corners. Sorry, runners at first and second. Both of them are pinch runners. Number 8 for Walenzik will be Silent Quinn. So you got Barbie at second, Quinn at first, Garrett Latham at the plate, one out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. 8-4 game. It's a good matchup if you're Lewisburg and left-handed hitting Latham. Fastball in there, strike one, right on the inside part of the plate. Good pitch there by McBride. Can't tell if there's any activity for Hernando. Doesn't appear to be down in their bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, evens the count, 1-1. Yeah, there is somebody in that bullpen not really throwing. So they're expecting McBride to pitch through this. Pickoff move to second base. That's going to be a ball thrown out into center field, but Barbie unaware as he was sliding back in the bag. Not able to move up. Lost opportunity there as the center fielder so number 33 is in the bullpen for Hernando. There's a ball hit just foul down the right field line. Boy, that was big. Braden Thompson is the right-hander down there in the bullpen getting loose. So there is activity. Looks like a submarine styler. Sorry, that's 32, Andrew Jones. Latham in a 1-2 count. McBride needs a strikeout here for Hernando. That pitch fouled off over into that bullpen as Latham stays alive. Good piece of hitting there. Big at bat here. So Patriots looking to score, and that pitch outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Those pitches are setting up way outside and kind of just waste pitches. Hernando's done that with all or both their pitchers tonight. 2-2 pitch on the way. Outside, now the count runs full. Got to throw to him right here. 3-2 pitch, 1 out. And it is ball 4. Try to take some off of it, and that will load the bases. And Briley Tubbs will come to the plate. Tubbs in a big opportunity here. He struck out on 3 pitches his last at bat against McBride. He just threw in 3 straight curveballs as assistant coach will give him a bit of confidence, and the catcher Tenario will head out to talk to the right-hander. It's a quick visit, making sure he settles down. Big moment for both of these teams in a big game. 8 hits for Hernando, 7 for Lewisburg. 8 runs to 4. There's ball 1. He's got nowhere to put him. And head coach Taylor Carr is going to take a visit. So he's looking in his dugout, trying to figure out what's going to happen here. And he may make a move. He's taking a peek down there in the dugout. And he is going to make the change. So it'll be Andrew Jones coming in, and we'll take the break with him. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
And the new pitcher for Hernando, I was wrong. It's going to be 33, Braden Thompson. Limited appearances for the Tigers for the right-hander. Kind of a submarine-style pitcher. Reminds me of the pitching style of the Lewisburg Patriots head coach Tyler Scholl. He threw from that angle, and the good reliever Garrett Ainsworth on that 2015 team. Also very effective. Don't have to have a lot of velocity. It's a 1-0 count though to Briley Tubbs. Bases loaded, tough spot, swing and a miss. Ball down and in. Now evens the count 1-1. 1 out still here. Bottom of the 5th. Bases juiced for the Patriots. Already scored 1 run this inning. There's a ground ball foul. Now the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Third baseman in on the grass. Middle of the field, double play depth. In at first base in the grass. There's the ball lifted into right field. Is it deep enough to score the runner? We'll see. Barbie tags. Here comes the throw home. It's not going to be in time, and it's a sacrifice RBI off the bat of Briley Tubbs. And it's 8-5. Lewisburg has answered the 2 runs that Hernando put in the top half of this inning. 3-1 lead now for Hernando. Runners still at first and third for the leadoff hitter, Kason Wiggins. So Wiggins will stand in another big moment. Braden Thompson will deliver, and that pitch will hit him, and that'll load the bases. So now Caden Nelson will come to bat, the senior shortstop, in a big opportunity. The crowd cheering, let's go Nelly. Big hit here. Make this game really interesting if it's not already enough. Thompson delivers. That pitch on the outside part of the plate will be ball 1. He's got nowhere to put him. Thompson came in to face Briley Tubbs, got the sacrifice fly to right field, and then hit Kason Wiggins. 2-hole hitter Nelson at the plate. One-0 pitch. That pitch in there for strike one. Nelson didn't like it. Pitch ran right on the outside part of the plate. Bases loaded, 1-1 pitch, swung on, fouled straight back. Thompson trying to get out of this inning. 1-2 pitch on the way. Catcher Tenorio sets way up outside. Waste pitch again. 2-2 now the count. Still don't understand that pitch. I've been part of baseball a long time. Never really want to waste pitches unless you're trying to get a runner. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, there's a grounder to short. Going to be bobbled by the shortstop, Dixon, and could not make the play to get out of the inning. It's 8-6. Nelson hit it hard, took a bad hop, and Dixon misplayed it. Had an easy out at second base. Fortunate that the seventh run didn't score as he tossed it over the second baseman's head, Bagley, but Koska was there. And the runners hold. Now Will Butler to the plate. Swing and a miss. Butler with 2 outs here. Bases still loaded. Nelson at first, Wiggins at second, Latham at third. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Boy, a base hit here. Probably ties it up. Curveball, strike 2. Butler down in the count, 0-2. Thompson looking for the strikeout. 8-6 the score. Bottom of the 5th. Tenorio sets up way outside. Moves back in. Ball fouled off down the right field line. And the right fielder, Canizaro, can't get to it. And Butler stays alive. 2 errors now for Hernando. Bagley made a throwing error from center field, and Dixon, shortstop, just committed his first of the night. Butler steps out in an 0-2 count. Thompson gets the signal, and he throws it way outside. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Figure these students making a lot of noise on both sides tonight plays any part in this. Sure it does. Both charged up from spring break last week. 1-2 pitch on the way. Down in the dirt, good block by Tenorio to save a run. Catchers have to be a brick wall. Runners at third base. He certainly did there. Love the position Tenorio gets into behind home plate. 2-2 pitch on the way to Butler. Swing and a miss. No, he fouled it off. Stayed alive. Tenorio couldn't handle it. Those Submariner fastballs will run inside to a right-handed hitter, forcing a lot of jam shots and swings and misses. It's what makes that so effective. Thompson looks in, delivers. Curveball, and that one is fouled off. Butler. A tough at bat here. Back-to-back foul balls to stay alive. As the umpire will refresh his ball bag. Fresh baseballs. Swung on and fouled off again. Butler stays alive. Tough at bat here for Will Butler. The left fielder with a chance to tie it up with a base hit. Wiggins with pretty good speed out there at second base. Big hole in the gap in left field. And there's going to be a base hit up the middle. That's going to score one. Here comes Wiggins. The throw to home. It's not going to be in time. It's a tie ball game. Off the bat of Will Butler. And the Patriots have plated 5 runs so far in this inning. And I'll go back to the 0-2 and the 1-2. He just kept fighting it off. That is what you call good hitting. And he finally got a pitch that he could muster out into center field, and it does score both runs. A big 2 RBI single to tie it up 8 apiece. And the 8th hit for the Patriots. Work's not done yet. Runners at first and second. Swing and a foul ball off the bat of Colson Alexander. He's got a hit tonight as well. 8 runs on 8 hits for Hernando. 8 runs on 8 hits for Lewisburg. I will say that Hernando's hit the ball a lot harder tonight than Lewisburg has, but it doesn't look that way in the scorebook. The 0-1 pitch to Colson Alexander, and it's going to be outside, and that will even the count. There's confetti on the field now, too. Student section with the confetti cannons. Had a chance to show them off here with some fireworks in the 5th inning. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Curveball, swing and a miss. Now Alexander down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. See if there's any tell from Cade Nelson. Nelson may try to swipe third here. Don't recommend it with 2 outs. Never want to make the third out at third base. But Thompson may be giving something away out there. Looks the runner back, delivers. Outside, it's going to get past Tenorio. Going to go all the way to the dugout, and the runners are going to move up. So now the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. And the count now 2-2. And there is more activity in that Hernando bullpen as Thompson trying to get out of this inning. Two-two count to Colson Alexander, and that swung on and lifted to right field. Right fielder Canizaro will camp under it and make the play. And that'll do it for the Patriots, but not before they pick up some key hits. The big one off the bat of Will Butler. 5 runs. 1 error committed by the Tigers. It was a critical one. It is all tied up at 8. As we head to the 6th, we'll be back right after this. Stay with us.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
Look from the Lewisburg High School dugout as they moved over to first base this season. Coach Tyler Scholl pointing over to somewhere. Not sure where, but anyway, if you look at the scoreboard, it's going to tell the same story. The only difference out there is 2 errors by Hernando, 1 for Lewisburg. It's been pretty nice defensively tonight, which was not the case in that DeSoto Central game last week. So we talked about it earlier in the broadcast. You can't beat yourself. Now Cooper Bierman will face Reese Canizaro, Brandon Kirkpatrick, and Donovan Dixon here, and their ball's hit real hard down the right field line. That may be a double, and it's going to be the 5th one of the night for Hernando. So a leadoff double right down the right field line, and didn't take long for Hernando. Sorry, that was the Westmoreland. Sorry, I had it mixed up. The leadoff hitter, Axton Westmoreland, with the double. Now Asher Lawson to the plate. Runner at second base, nobody out. We'll see if they try to bunt him over. It's a big run out there at second base. And they do try to bunt, but he pulls it back as Haley was given chase from the first base side. Patriots with 2 in the first, 1 in the fourth, 5 in the fifth. Hernando, 5 in the second, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. 8 runs apiece. Swung on, ground ball to Haley. Fields it, will step on first base. Boy, that light got right over his head on the high chopper, but he makes the play, but it does move the runner up 90 feet. And Eli Bagley, the leading hitter for Hernando, comes to the plate. We'll see how they play it. They may walk him and try to get the force out. Infield in for the Patriots. Bierman will pitch to Bagley. Curveball lifted into left. That may be enough to get Westmoreland. Here comes the throw, and it's going to be up the line. It's 9-8, Hernando. So Bagley does his job and lifts the first pitch he sees out into left field. A sacrifice RBI off the bat of Eli Bagley will put Hernando up 9-8. And they grab the lead for the second time tonight. Two outs now for Cade Koska as Bierman will throw the breaking pitch for ball one down low. That leadoff double by Westmoreland. Fifth double on the night for the Tigers. 1-2 pitch drilled foul down the right field line. And somebody in the bullpen made a nice catch. One ball, one strike to Koska. Inside, and now 2-1. Infield back to normal death, outfield straight away. 2-1 pitch in there for strike two. Good running fastball by the right-hander Cooper Bierman. He's got a lively arm. Tell you, the top of that Hernando lineup is tough. 2-2 pitch and just missed. Walenzik tried to frame it. That was a head coach Rusty Cagle coaching move there, coaching his catchers. Head coach Tyler Scholl. Using his mentor's coaching strategy. Swing and a miss. Strikeout, and down goes Hernando, but not before the big sacrifice fly off the bat of Eli Bagley. 9-8 Hernando as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Patriots down to the last 6 outs. They need a run to tie. We'll be back right after this.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
So the new pitcher for Hernando, as they have once again gone to the bullpen, will be Brandon Kirkpatrick. He's played third base most of the night. And Asher Lawson will move over to third defensively. So no change to the lineup as Braden Thompson's night is done. And now Cooper Bierman will come to the plate. So Brandon Kirkpatrick in a save opportunity here. And he looks at strike one, and that will even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 9-8 Hernando. A big district matchup. Pitch downstairs. 2-1 now. Two balls and one strike. Bierman at the plate, trying to get on. Fastball downstairs, now 3-1. Don't want to walk the leadoff guy if you're Hernando. But if you're Lewisburg, .930 is the time he walked it. So a leadoff walk, always trouble, as Brolin Haley will come to the plate with Grant Walenzik on deck. Brolin Haley, who has a base hit, as number 6 will come in to pinch run for the pitcher, Cooper Bierman. And that will be Cade Wilson. Kirkpatrick will throw ball 1 to Brolin Haley. See if they try to steal him with nobody out. It's an important runner, though, but you want to stay out of double play. Swung on, driven deep to left. As that's going to be over the head, as Cade Wilson will come all the way in. They're going to try to send a runner. No, they're going to hold him up at third base, but it's going to be a double off the bat of Brolin Haley. He hit it right over the head of Cole Gregg, who really never had a chance. The wind is really not a factor right now, and that tells you how hard that Brolin hit that ball. Maybe one of the first balls we barreled up tonight. Cade Wilson was looking at his coach the whole way, puts on the brakes. And now the Patriots with the go-ahead run at second base, and Grant Walenzik, who got a base hit his last time up, will come to the plate. Now head coach Taylor Carr will go out to talk to Brandon Kirkpatrick. And he's not happy for some reason. I mean, both coaches have taken quite a few visits out to the mound tonight. I think he's just trying to pump his defense up. But you can see he is letting them have it out there. I think it was more of, hey, let's settle down here and trying to get them pumped up. I don't really think he was aggressively going after his guys. Certainly not in a situation like this. The Patriots have runners at second and third base for the catcher, Grant Walenzik. Team leading 3 home runs on the season. So he's got the pop. We'll see how they pitch to him with a base open. Brandon Kirkpatrick delivers a curveball inside, as Walenzik said, that ball hit me. That's ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. (9-8) the score. Hernando on top. Patriots threatening. 1-0 pitch. Downstairs. Ball 2. Good pitchers or hitters count here. 2-0. As the students are getting into it again. Both coaches pacing. 2-0 pitch on the way. Curveball, and that hit him in the shoulder. As Walenzik will take first base. That's how you take a pitch right there. we've seen a couple of times this season where the Patriots had opportunity to get hit by a pitch, and they've kind of gotten out of the way. But not Grant Walenzik. Small in stature, but tough as nails. And now Taylor Carr will make his second appearance, and that's going to be it for Brandon Kirkpatrick, as the maximum number of pitching mound visits has expired. Bases loaded, nobody out. We'll get you the new pitcher's name when we come back. We'll be right back right after this. Stay with us. This is a tight one.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
Caden Shackelford will be the new pitcher for the Hernando Tigers. You see his stats right there. A 7.64 ERA, no record. 4 walks to 5 strikeouts. He's in a big situation here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Garrett Latham to the plate. Shackelford delivers. Downstairs, Tenorio with a good block. Boy, this is the exact situation you want to be in. You're kind of in the middle half of that Hernando's Tiger lineup when they come to bat in the 7th. So it's important to score some runs right here if you're Lewisburg. 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, ball 2. You got nowhere to put him and a 2-0 count, which is what you want as a hitter. You got to be salivating if you're Garrett Latham. This is the situation you want to be in. 2-0. Curveball. Chopper. Right back to the pitcher. Throws home, and he's safe. He dropped the ball. It was a low throw, and Tenorio couldn't handle it. It's a tough ball. A good throw would have had him with ease. You got to be a first baseman if you're Tenorio in that situation, and he was too far back to handle the low throw. The score is now tied, and Lewisburg in a situation with Briley Tubbs at the plate, nobody out. He had a sacrifice RBI his last time up. Got to put the ball in play here in a 1-0 count. Big spot for Briley Tubbs. Helping his team right here. 1 ball, no strikes. Delivered. Ground ball. It's going to be fielded by the shortstop. He throws home and doesn't get the out. The Patriots take the lead. 10-9 and nobody out. So the shortstop, Dixon, decided to come home, and he really made that tough on himself on the high chopper. And his probably only play was to first base and didn't get an out. And now top of the order, Wiggins. Infield still in for Hernando. It's unraveling quick for the Tigers. Patriots applying more pressure. That pitch down and in. Wiggins, another big spot here. This is the second time tonight he's come to the plate with bases loaded. Boy, have the tables turned in this baseball game. Wiggins, 1-0 pitch, swung on. That's going to be fielded. No, it's not. He knocked it down. Can't make the play. The ball has not left the infield the last two plays, and Hernando could not handle it. It'll be the third error on the night for the Tigers. He had a play on it and couldn't field it clean. Those choppers are tough. You got to make sure the sure hop. Always taught as an infielder, come get the short hop. That ball played. Dixon. Now Caden Nelson to the plate. Nobody out. Base is still full. 11-9 Lewisburg. Ball fouled off. Shackelford put in a tough spot here for Hernando. Caden, his last time up in a big spot, hit a bullet to the shortstop. They couldn't handle it. Led to an error. And eventual 5-run fifth inning for the Patriots. They've scored 8 runs so far in the last 2 innings. No outs here still. Base is still loaded. That pitch in there for strike 2. Good pitch there by Shackelford as Nelson wanted it but laid off of it. Now down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. It all started with the walk. And the double off the bat of Brolin Haley. Pitch outside, blocked up by Tenario. Actually, they gave the hit to Tubbs. The only error in this inning was the throwing error to home plate by Shackelford. Two-two pitch. Nelson stands in. Swung on, fouled down the left field line. As Shackelford is trying to get an out somewhere. Infield still in. Pitch going to get past Tenario. Here comes the runner. Can't make a play. 12-9. Lewisburg still adding runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners at second and third. And a 3-2 count now to Caden Nelson. Three balls and 2 strikes to Nelson. Swung on and fouled off. Staying alive. You can just see the shoulders drooping on that Hernando Tiger team right now. Especially in the infield. They had chances to get some outs. 3-2. Swung on. That's a base hit up the middle. 1 runs in. Here comes Wiggins. And a throw to home plate's not going to be in time. And Nelson will get the 2 RBI single. And he's fired up at second base, as he should be. 14-9 Lewisburg. Still nobody out. And head coach Taylor Carr beside himself in that Hernando dugout. Still trying to encourage his guys, which is what you want to see in a situation like this. Will Butler now at the plate. Butler with the big RBI in the last inning. Runner at second, nobody out. Infield back. That pitch off the hands and fouled away. Six runs across the plate this inning for the Patriots. The 0-1 pitch to Will Butler. Shackelford delivers, ball one. One ball, one strike, and he'll call out Tenario, making sure they got the right signals. One count. Will Butler stands in. Shackelford gets his signal and will check the runner. He'll deliver. Swung on, fly ball lifted into shallow right. And that's going to be made, and the runners will stay put. Good throw by the outfielder, Reese Canizaro, keeping the runner at second base, and first out finally recorded for the Tigers here in the bottom of the sixth inning. And now the second baseman, Colson Alexander, to the plate. Pitch inside for ball one. This is a good Hernando team, folks. Things have not gone their way this inning. Actually, the last two innings. But you never count out the Lewisburg Patriots, especially at home. They have fought and clawed their way ahead. 14-9 is the score. I know it doesn't show it on the screen there, but that's where we're at. Runner at second, one out. Alexander will look at strike one. 2-1 now, the count. Timeout call by Alexander, and Shackelford able to hold up. Nelson giving him fits out there at second base. Ball drilled out in the left field. Cole Gregg not able to make the play, and Caden Nelson will walk into home plate. It's 15-9. Alexander delivers again. And now the Patriots are getting their share of doubles. Two of them this inning. And now Cooper Bierman will come to the plate. Patriots with 7 runs this inning. They were down at one point in this game, 8-3. And now the second baseman, Eli Bagley, is having a meeting with the pitcher and catcher on the mound, and I'm not sure what they're doing. As head coach Tyler Scholl's trying to figure out what's going on in this situation, as a lot of these rules have changed in pretty much every league in terms of visits to the mound, and they trying to make sure they get it right here. I really can't remember. Tenorio was called out to the mound by the pitcher Shackelford for one visit. And then the second baseman Bagley did the same thing. Bierman at the plate. And that pitch is downstairs. Bierman led off this inning with a walk, and he hits here with one out. So they batted through the order in this inning, plated 7 runs so far. They still got a runner at second base. Pitch upstairs, now the count runs 2-0. Yeah, there have been several visits to the mound for Hernando, and I'm not sure what constitutes a pitching change. It used to just be coaches' visits, but I'm not sure of the high school rules anymore. That pitch in there for strike one. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch to Bierman. Swung on. It's going to be another slow roller. Third baseman will field it. That's Lawson. And that'll be the second out when the runner does move up. And now runner at third base, 2 outs for Brolin Haley, who doubled off the wall his last time up. Couple of hits in this game for the first baseman. That pitch in there for strike one. Shackelford still in here. No activity in the bullpen for Hernando, as they're going to let Shackelford try to work through this one. Pitch up and in, and the count now even at 1-1. As we approach 10 o'clock on this Friday night, March 20th, first day of spring. And it is spring weather, folks. 1-1 pitch in there for strike two. Two outs. Runner at third. Pitch outside evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes Thanks to all you tuning in tonight. Wherever you are, 2-2 pitch swung on and foul back. We appreciate it. Certainly appreciate our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, PanRight TV Productions. You can follow us on YouTube for the live stream and the replays. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch up and in. Now the count full. A walk is not what you need if you're Hernando in this situation. You got to get back to the dugout as quick as you can. They're down to their last 3 outs now. Three-two pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled off. Pitch ran inside. Three-two, 2 outs on a big night for district play. Swung on, base hit right field, and that's another RBI off the bat of Brolin Haley. 16-9 now. And that is the 5th hit this inning for Lewisburg, and the 8th run scored. Two errors committed by Hernando this inning. So a couple of unearned runs mixed in there. Now 2 outs for Grant Walensik, who took one off the shoulder his last time up and almost got hit again. That pitch in there for strike 1 off the arm of Caden Shackelford. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Now down in the count, 1-2. Goes Grant Walensik. Another great baseball name. Shackelford comes set. Curveball, and that's lifted foul, out of play. Student section still strong for Lewisburg. Hadn't really checked out on the Hernando side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and fouled off. As it has reached 10 o'clock. Hernando's been on the field a long time this inning. 1-2 pitch swung on, ground ball to the third baseman. He fields it, throws it, and gets the out. Koska with a great stretch over there at first base. But a big inning for the Patriots. 8 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors, 1 man left on base. The Lewisburg Patriots 3 outs away from moving to 3-1 in district play. We'll be back right after this.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
Patriots 3 outs away here in the top of the 7th inning. Boy, it didn't look like it halfway through this game as they were down 8-3. Now Cooper Bierman in to try to get the win for the Patriots. And he throws ball 1. And this is David Gentry. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. Gentry, Greg Canizaro. Pitch outside, ball 2. One thing you don't want here is a walk. You got a 7-run lead. Make them put in play. 2-1 or 2-0 pitch, now 3-0. That will drive a coach bananas. Big lead like this. Don't want the walk. Bierman, 3-0 pitch. Strike 1. That'll help. That was almost ball 4. David Gentry, the DH. Pitch outside, and he'll walk as Walenzik will give chase as it goes to the backstop. And now Cole Gregg, leadoff walk here in the 7th inning. It just looked like Bierman was just trying to overthrow there to that first hitter. Maybe amped up from that big inning. Got to settle down and throw strikes. Pitching coach Bryce Brock probably telling him the same thing. As Bierman will work out of the stretch. And he hits the next batter. So now runners at first and second for Hernando with nobody out, and Tyler Scholl has had enough. He is going to go to his bullpen. I think he certainly signaled that way. It looks like Cade Sanders was down there warming up. He's making his way to the dugout. Tyler Scholl with a rare hat-off moment out there on the mound talking to his defense. They've played a really good game tonight defensively. And he is not making the pitching change, but I know Cade Sanders is back in the dugout after getting loose in the bullpen. He's ready to go. They're going to try to see if Bierman can finish this off. He is the pitcher of record now, as the Patriots took that lead back in the bottom of the 6th inning. Been a fun game to call. Lots of hits, lots of runs. 25 runs tonight, 22 hits. Pitch in there for strike one to the left-hander, Reese Canizaro. Runners at first and second, nobody out. 0-1 pitch. Bierman looks the runner and delivers. Ground ball right through Nelson's legs. Not sure if the runner crossed him up. Here comes the throw home. Not going to be in time. Base hit, RBI. Actually, not sure if they're going to rule that a hit or not. It was hit right to Nelson. Thought it was going to be a routine double play, but they do give him a hit. And not sure if I give him the hit there, unless they thought the runner crossed him up, which could have been. It was hit pretty hard as the runner was moving off the bag. Still runners at first and a second, and the hitter for the Tigers is Caden Shackelford, who came in to pitch. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Curveball, strike two. Just in and out, 16-10 rather, the score. And that'll hit him on a 0-2 pitch. Now the base is loaded. This is not what you want for Lewisburg after taking the lead, and that's going to be it for Bierman. So we will take the break with them. It's not going to be an easy night for either team. We'll be back right after this. Cade Sanders on his way in.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
The new pitcher for the Lewisburg Patriots is going to be the senior Cade Sanders, 1-0 record, 8.22 ERA. The hard-throwing right-hander, 12 Ks and 10 walks and 7.2 innings pitched. He's in a tough spot right now. Nobody out, bases loaded, got a 6-run lead. You know what? I would give up the 3 runs for 3 outs. But I'm here, and they're there. Sanders delivers high on the first ball out of his arm tonight. Ball 1 to Donovan Dixon. Shortstop at the plate. Top of the order, a tough part of the order, is on deck. Axton Westmoreland's got a couple of hits tonight. That pitch in there for strike 1. You want to get an out if you can anywhere. Double play would be nice. How about a 6-4-3? 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled off, curveball. Good pitch. 1-2. Sanders looking strong and poised out there on the mound. Right now, gets his signal from Walensik, who steps off. Dixon, 1-2 pitch. Fastball just missed. Must have been low. 2-2 the count. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ground ball, base hit. There's 1 run in. They'll hold the runners. Base is still loaded. So a base hit for Donovan Dixon keeps the inning alive. It's now 16-11. As the student section getting after each other. Why not? It's been a baseball game and a half. Pitch in there for strike 1. Top of the order, Westmoreland at the plate. He was the starting pitcher for Hernando. Went 3 innings. Gave up 2 runs. That was a long time ago. 0-1 pitch downstairs. Good block by Walensik. Sanders working out of the windup. You know, I mentioned we give up 3 runs for 3 outs. We ain't got an out yet. Pitch downstairs, now 2-1. Thanks to all you joining in, watching the broadcast from home tonight. PanRight TV Productions. Two-one pitch. Downstairs, 3-1. Got nowhere to put him. Walk is not what you want right now. Pitch inside, walked him. And that will plate another run as the Tigers continue to rotate on the bases with nobody out. So bases loaded walk. It's now 16-12. Are you kidding me? Hernando faithful. Say keep it going. That pitch in there for a strike to Asher Lawson. Lewisburg biting their nails. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 0-2. Swing, base hit into center field. That's going to be one run. It's off his knee. They're going to send another runner, and that's a 2 RBI single off the bat of Asher Lawson. It's now 16-14 with runners on first and second. Nobody out. Tying run at first base. And head coach Tyler Scholl will head to the mound. Not sure who else Lewisburg has to throw this game. But that's going to be it for Cade Sanders. And it looks like it'll be the lefty, Dayton Tedder, coming in. We'll take the break with them. We'll be back right after this.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8-Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 4-8fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
Dayton Tedder will be the pitcher for Lewisburg, the third one in this inning. Senior left-hander 0-0 record, 2.52 ERA, 12 Ks to 4 walks and 8 innings pitched. So he is getting the call for head coach Tyler Scholl and this Lewisburg Patriot team. Still nobody out, runners at first and second. And the 3-hole hitter, Eli Bagley, to the plate. Patriots holding on to a 16-14 lead. Still need an out somewhere. Tying run at first base. Boy, a ground ball double play would be nice here. Pitch outside, ball 1. Dayton Tedder will step off, and Bagley stands at the plate ready to go. The 1-0 pitch. Strike one on the outside corner. Evens the count now. 1 ball and 1 strike. $13 hits apiece for these teams. 30 runs scored. 16-14 the score. He tries to bunt. Dayton Tedder will get the out at first. Or will he? No, he doesn't. The second baseman, Colson Alexander, was a little late coming over. I don't think they were expecting Bagley to bunt there. And now the bases are loaded. As head coach Tyler Scholl is going to go out there and argue. Let's take a look at that replay again. It was a bang-bang play at first base. You can see there, Tedder threw it kind of high, but Alexander wasn't there. Yeah, he beat him there. That was an out. He got it wrong. Just can't change it. Can't change judgment calls. Not in high school anyway. They go to instant replay, which they will never do. Maybe one day. Probably overturn it. Bases loaded now. And still nobody out as Cade Koska comes to the plate. Pitch downstairs for ball one. Well, I thought for sure we were going to get it out there, but Alexander, I'm pretty sure they weren't expecting a bunt there, as Alexander had to come a long way because Brolin Haley was charging on the bunt. Pitch downstairs, ball two. Now you're starting to see the anxiousness of the Lewisburg Patriots on defense. 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, throwback, not in time. Valenzic tried to pick him off at first base. That is a scary situation there, as a bad throw would have tied it up for sure. Pitch on the outside corner, strike one. Koska didn't think so. But nonetheless, it's 3-1. Still got nowhere to put him. Got to throw a strike here. He does, and it's fouled away. Three balls, two strikes to Cade Koska. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that's ball four as he tried to throw the breaking pitch. And now it's just a one-run game with nobody out. As David Gentry, the DH, will come to plate. So the tying run just 90 feet away, infield back for Lewisburg. Nobody out. Pitch upstairs, ball one. There's a strike. I'm assuming Lewisburg is just playing for the double play here and going to let the tying run score. Swing and a miss. Strikeout be big. As David Gentry down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes now. You certainly can't pull the infield in, but if it's hit hard on the corners or back at it, strike 3 called. Right on the outside part of the plate. That was huge. Now a double play will end it, as Cole Gregg, who's been a tough out tonight, will step to the plate. A lefty-on-lefty matchup. And more activity in the bullpen for the Patriots. 1 out, bases loaded. Dayton Tedder delivers. Strike 1 called. Right at the letters. That'll work the confidence a little bit. The 0-1 pitch. Down in the dirt. Good block by Grant Walenzik. Tying run on third base. A double play will end it, though. Strikeout will be huge. The 1-1 pitch swung on. There's a chance. Alexander bobbled it. Can't get it out. Ball game tied. He had a tailor-made double play, and he couldn't handle it. So that'll be an error for the Patriots, and it's 16 all. Couple of touchdowns and 2-point conversions. Still just one out. That's what you wanted. You wanted the ground ball. And, man, it was set up. Now Reese Canizaro will start it off, and he will get hit by a pitch. And the Hernando Tigers, unbelievably, have taken the lead again. And head coach Tyler Scholl will take a walk out to the mound. Still just one out. So this is probably a conversation to just calm the nerves of the senior left-hander, Dayton Tedder. He got the ground ball when he needed it, and they didn't make the play. We go all the way back to the keys of the game tonight. You can't beat yourself. And it's not been the offense for either team. It's been pitching. You got a 16-9, so a 7-run lead. And coming into the top of the 7th inning and not being able to throw strikes. A couple base hits mixed in there. The walks will kill you. And that pitch downstairs to Brandon Kirkpatrick. Sorry, this is Caden Shackelford. Pitch outside for ball 2. As activity still going on in that Lewisburg dugout. They've gone through some arms just like Hernando. Swung on. That's going to be a ground ball fielded by Bierman. He'll throw to first, double play. What a play by Cooper Bierman to the backhand. Was able to step on the bag and throw it across the field. But is it too late? We'll find out. Patriots down to the last 3 outs. Can't believe I'm saying it. They're down 17-16 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back right after this.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.
The new pitcher for Hernando is number 11, Bo Herman, 3.2 ERA. The right-hander, 4 walks to 10 strikeouts. He's going to try to close it out for Hernando. Easier said than done tonight, though, as both teams have squandered big leads. Lewisburg scored 8 runs in the bottom of the 6th, only to give up 8 in the top of the 7th, and the lead, 17-16. They're down to the last 3 outs, and we're at the bottom of the order. Garrett Latham, Briley Tubbs, and then back to the top with Kason Wiggins. Patriots will face Bo Harmon. 1 to tie, 2 to win. And yes, you're seeing that score right, 17-16. That pitch outside for ball 1. Michael Plumley bringing you the play-by-play action. PanRight TV Productions. 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1. Good pitch. Crowd didn't like it, but it was a strike. One ball, 1 strike. Swung on, base hit down the left field line. That's going to be a double off the bat of Grant Latham. And the Patriots have something brewing here in the bottom of the 7th. Man, I tell you, these pitchers, we've maybe only had 2 1-2-3 innings tonight. Brady Rogers did it in the 1st. Westmoreland did it back in the 3rd. That's been it. 28 hits, 33 runs. 5 errors committed tonight. 1 of them, 2 of them may be questionable. But nonetheless, that's how the official scorebook has ruled it. Now Briley Tubbs will come to the plate as Bo Harmon now finds himself in a pickle. 10:30. This game started at 7. Had over 1,000 views tonight in this broadcast. Tubbs the hitter as the first baseman plays in. And that pitch inside, there's one of those opportunities to get a hit by a pitch. Just don't teach that anymore. But he's up there to hit, so let's do it. Riley's come up big tonight a couple of times. 1 ball and no strikes. Latham at second. There's a swing and a miss. The 1-1 pitch on the way. First baseman Koska way in the grass. Tubbs squares to bunt. And that pitch is outside, 2 balls and a strike. Koska's daring him to bunt it as he's way in at first base. The 2-1 pitch on the way to Briley Tubbs. Fastball, and that's fouled back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. certainly a bunting situation here. We'll see what we got. It's probably not with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's a drop ball, and the runner stays put at second base. Some missed opportunity there to move the runner up 90 feet. And 1 out recorded. Now to the top of the order with Kason Wiggins. Big strikeout for Bo Harmon. And that pitch downstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. They checked him and he didn't go. Now the student section doing the tomahawk chalk. 1-0 pitch on the way. Kason Wiggins to hitter. Swung on, that's a number. It's going to be a tough play by Dixon. Fields it, throws it, got him. And it's now 2 outs, and the runner does move up. Good play by the shortstop, Dixon. Wiggins tried to beat it out. He slid into first. He's out by a couple of steps. And now Caden Nelson is the last hope for the Patriots to tie this up. Fitting for the senior shortstop, be in a situation here to help his team. Two outs now for Bo Harmon, and they're 1 out away from getting this victory. Swung on, there's the ground ball to the second baseman, Bagley. Fields it, throws it, got the out. Hernando gets the victory. And they're letting that student section have it. Wow, what a baseball game. A lot of missed opportunities for the Lewisburg Patriots as they fall in this one, 17-16. Well, the Hernando Tigers have moved to 7-7 on the season, 2-2 in district play. The Patriots fall 10-8 and also at 2-2. So it's really going to come down to the next couple of weeks and how these teams respond. But you see there, the bottom of the 6, big for Lewisburg, but even bigger for Hernando to battle back and score 8 runs in the top of the 7th inning. Up and down all night. It's been exciting. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Michael Plumley, and for Josh Howout and all of our camera operators, thank you. Did another amazing job with PanRight TV Productions. We'll see you next time, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg. We have 3 service times at 8, 9:15, and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information.